Hi guys, it's Latrice and I'm going to be doing this video on how to maintain short, healthy hair. I know that, everyone sees a lot of videos online or a lot of information bombarding you with, how to get your hair to grow and things like that, how to have long, natural hair. And those things are important and, they work for some people, they don't work for others. But the point of this video is, for if you do have short hair, then you want your hair to be as healthy as it possibly can be. You don't really want to focus on the length, but you want to focus on the state of your hair and making sure it's healthy, because that is the first key to obtaining length if it's going to come. So some people will have that really long tresses and some people simply won't. That's just the truth. So we're going to go through the tips and make sure everyone understands on how to maintain healthy, short, natural hair.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through each tip for maintaining healthy, short, natural hair. Tip number 1, know your hair. The best way to make sure that you are doing what's best for your hair is to know and understand your hair. Take some time to discover your strands. What does your hair do? How does it respond to products? How often should it be washed? Heat or no heat? Ask yourself as many questions as you can and pay attention to what your hair does. Your hair is yours. No one should know your hair better than you. Discover and explore the do's and don'ts of your hair. Tip number 2. Explore some products. There is nothing wrong with sampling products to see if they work for you. Find out what products you may want to use and see if they come in small travel sizes. If they don't, then go on and take the plunge. I have gone through many products until I found what was best for me. If a certain product isn't right for you, then don't consider it a waste of money. Products can easily be passed along to a friend, relative, or even a charity. Once you figure out what products work with your hair, you are miles ahead in the race for healthy hair. Tip number 3, get a routine. Your hair needs to be trained on what to do. You also need to be trained on what to do. Developing a routine makes it easy for both you and your hair to stay on track. Figure out what will be your hair wash days and stick to it. It's easy to let your wash days go by, and before you know it, your hair is starving for attention. Once this happens, let the breakage begin. Staying with the routine keeps your hair at optimum level and doesn't let too much time go by without giving it the care that it needs. Once you've got your routine down, your hair will become more and more healthy. Tip number 4, pay attention to your hair calendar. Have a mental or written hair calendar. There are some big hair care treatments that aren't a part of your daily or weekly routine that must be remembered. For example, treatments and hair trimming come along only every 1 to 3 months. Remembering when to do these big hair routines are very important. No one likes split ends. Keep up with these dates, and once again, always stick to them. These big things are what helps the little things continue to work. Tip number 5, don't be afraid to get help. I know some have a fear of letting others touch or maintain their hair, but this should be somewhat eliminated. It's okay to get hair help. Ask someone you trust or just someone you see with great hair to refer you to a stylist. You may not go to them for the basic stuff you can do yourself, but going to get help with maybe treatments, hair trimming, or even just questions is always good. Having someone in your hair corner helps to keep you on track with your healthy hair journey. They are there to help keep your hair strong, so it's okay to use them. How often is up to you. Tip number 6, understand your night hair. Knowing what your hair does at night helps to keep it right for the morning. Does your hair dry out without a head wrap, or vice versa? Do you need to keep it loose while sleeping, or do you need to pin it up or braid it up? Night breakage is real. You toss and you turn all over the fibers of your pillow and bedding, so recognizing how your hair feels after a long night's sleep helps to prevent damage while you're trying to rest. Once you have figured out what your nightly hair care should be, do your best to stick to that. Head wraps may not be sexy, but neither is broken off hair. Pick one. Tip number 7. Vitamins or no vitamins. Yes, everyone should be taking a multivitamin. Taking vitamins is a great way to make sure you are getting the essentials that you need. But you should take vitamins to maintain your overall general health, not for hair growth myths. Taking supplements such as biotin or vitamin E are excellent, but those things already come in your multivitamin. So the last thing that you want to do is go vitamin crazy. Taking a multivitamin once a day should be sufficient enough to help keep you on track toward your healthy hair goal. Tip number 8. Your DNA is your DNA. Some people's hair grows quickly and some doesn't. That's called life. Everyone has their own hair growth rate. Some hair grows down to the feet and some will never make it past the shoulder. There's no rhyme or reason. It just is what it is. Once you've accepted that maybe your hair just doesn't grow quickly, then you can let go of the frustration and focus on the health. Your DNA has already been written. The code for everything is in your body. You cannot overwrite it. What you can do is understand it, accept it, and make it the best that it can be. Tip number 9. Eliminate all hair myths. There is a ton of information online. Some is true and some is false. Anything that doesn't work for your hair is pretty much a hair myth for you. Brushing hair every night may leave some with long flowing locks, but may not trigger anything in you. Don't bombard yourself with myths of what your hair should be doing by now. You know your hair and what it does, so let go of the rest. Getting your hair to a healthy state is wrapped up in you being able to understand that not all hair is the same, and yours is yours. Your hair myths will cause more damage to your hair. And this brings us to tip number 10. Love your short hair. Loving your short hair is so important. If you have dreams of long hair that bounces or blows in the breeze, and that is not what your hair is going to do, then you will have more unhappy hair days. Love what you have. Find out how to style your short hair and rock it. There's nothing better than a woman who loves her hair and is proud of what she has. Become that woman. Your short hair is not some curse. It's yours to love and maintain forever. Will your hair grow? Of course. But in the meantime, work what you've got. Thank you so much for watching my video on how to maintain healthy, short, natural hair. You can subscribe and follow me on Google Plus at Naturally Latrice. I hope this video helps someone.